Hey, what's going on, everyone? Moose here, just a bit outside productions, and today we're going to do something a little different, and we're going to do it coming up next. Alright, so here we are. We are going to do something different. So you guys know, man, I talk about prepping and how important it is. And once again, just a brief recap. Prepping does not mean end of world. It could just be, it could be anything. It could be COVID too, right? Where, you know, you just can't get out. The grocery stores are empty. Or maybe there's, you know, a natural disaster that stops supplies from getting to your neck of the woods. Having something to be able to fall back on is super ultra important. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and make these, and I'm going to talk about kind of like my taste and like what I think of them, because I don't see a lot of people do that. I see people talk about these things, but I don't see a lot of people eating them and talking about them. So just to be clear, Nutrient Survival did send me this kit, and we are going to open it and show you what's inside. This one is their Southwestern Medley, and we'll go over all the stuff that's in them as we go along. Creamy chocolate shakes. Triple cheese mac, hearty apple cinnamon oatmeal. So you got your breakfast, your lunch, dinner so far, and the dessert, and chocolate grain crunch. Okay, so I'm gonna set those out. We're gonna move this bag over here. We're gonna try to set these aside. So I know that there's a couple that I need to put hot water in. I've already boiled some water. I have some bowls. I have triple cheese mac. So let's go ahead and start with this Southwestern Medley. And we'll open it up. I'm going to tell you guys what comes inside. There's 5 individually packaged medleys inside of here. Yep, 5. So I have 4 left. And let's see here. 3-bean medley with bell peppers, rice, and a kick of paprika and jalapeno. And what it says is, just to add water, it says pour into bowl, add 3/4 of a cup of boiling water, stir, cover, and let sit for 4 to 5 minutes. Stir and dig in again. So we're going to take a bowl. I'm going to see if I can just rip these open or if I need some assistance. No, you can tear it. I would probably suggest using a knife to cut it open. All right. Let's see. Put the garbage there. It doesn't really have much of a smell. I'm sure it will once I get done adding this water. So we're going to add 3/4 of a cup. I did read this beforehand. We're going to stir this into there. You can see it. Oh, there's the aroma. Oh, now it smells. So that's cool. Dehydrated. I mean, that's what it should do. So, okay. So we have that in there. And then I'm going to use these paper plates to cover. All right. So there's one, and we'll put it spoon on top. We're going to save the chocolate shakes for last, so I'm going to put those back here. Let's get the triple cheese mac cooking. I'm guessing this is probably going to be very similar to the medley there. Triple cheese mac into a bowl, third cup of boiling water. Stir and let stand 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one open. I did not bring a third a cup of water with me. So I'm gonna do my best at guessing a third of a cup. That's about a third. Pour that in there. Probably need just a hint more water. There we go. Oh, I mean, you can smell it. As soon as you add the water, it definitely kicks off, and you can definitely smell the aroma of exactly what it says that it is. So let's see here. This is the Hearty Oatmeal, and it is apple cinnamon. Now, I will say that you can actually custom tailor this to what your flavor palette is. And so this is a 2 to 3 minute as well. So it looks like the mac and cheese is the only one that takes a little bit longer. I'm really surprised that the bean medley would be done in like 4 to 5 minutes. I think that's, I mean, I believe them. They're the makers. Oh, this you can actually smell the apple and the cinnamon. It smells really good. It smells just like any other, honestly, any other apple cinnamon oatmeal that I've had in the past. And it looks like I did not bring enough stuff to cover this. So we're going to have to improvise here. Give me a second. Let's see what I got. How about a stop box from Stop Box USA? You know our friends over there. They love it. All right, so I think we're done with the hot water. So I'm just going to set this here. And we're going to check out this Chocolate Grain Crunch. This is probably your snack for the day. That would be my guess. And we'll go over some of the nutritional facts too. I probably should have mentioned those in the other ones there. But 240. It says in this one you can add yogurt, milk, or just enjoy it as it is. So I'm going to enjoy it as it is. I like kind of granola stuff. That's kind of my jam. But it's a crunch. Oh, you know what it smells like? Of course you don't. You can't smell it unless you've had it. It smells like Cocoa Pebbles. It really does. And it's actually really, it smells really good. Yeah, that is really good. I can see where they're coming from, like adding the milk. The other nice thing is it's not as sweet as like Cocoa Pebbles would be, or you know, like any of those ultra sweet cereals, which is really nice because not everybody likes that super sweet. It's like the perfect amount of sweet. It honestly is. Now I'm gonna hit a little bit more of this. Wow. Now, it's actually really, really good, you guys. It's got some really decent flavors in it, to be honest. So 1 pack, 36 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fiber. I like it. Protein, 13 grams. I mean, it's got other vitamins in it. Calcium, iron, potassium, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin K, riboflavin. Yeah, that's actually really pretty good. It really is. %. That's really good. I would highly recommend the chocolate grain crunch. That's really good. It's really good. Let's I think I got some bottled water too. Let's try one of these milkshakes. I just want to see. I'm kind of blown away with the fact that I can add water to it, and it's going to turn into a chocolate milkshake, a creamy chocolate milkshake. So let's see what it says. 1 cup of water or milk. Oh, okay. So you can do. So what I'm going to attempt to do is use a black Solo cup, because, yeah, I mean, it smells like hot cocoa to me. Or, I mean, cocoa to me. Yeah. Okay. Water. Okay. I don't think that's quite a cup, but it is what it is. It's kind of like stirring hot chocolate in water that isn't hot enough off the bat, but oh, there you go. It's okay. All right. And this is cold water, just so you guys know. I keep my bottled water out in my garage, and it is wintertime here. It's like 13 degrees outside, so it's cold water. I mean, yeah, it's a little chunky, but that might be because I don't have enough water in there. It did call for 1 cup. Yeah, that's about a cup. I would say a Solo cup with the pack of that'll do it. All right. Let's see here. I'm just trying to make sure it's kind of milk, mixed up. A little bit of chunk on there, nothing major. All right. Cheers. I mean, considering what it is, it's not bad. I mean, it's really not bad. Let me see if I can mix it a little bit more, kind of pouring it back and forth here. I mean, it would probably, honestly, be a little bit better if I would have used milk. And I did notice that when I was pouring it, it did stick to the bottom edges in there, but I can feel them now. They're clean. Pours back in there. This in there. It would probably serve you well to run a shaker cup, right? You know what I mean? But I mean, it really isn't bad. I mean, is it a McDonald's shake? No. Is it a, any kind of Dairy Queen or whatever shake? No. But once again, here's the thing. It's not overly sweet. Like, they didn't pack this with a bunch of garbage sweeteners, in my opinion, to make this kind of... There's only 18 grams of carbs. So there was more grams of carbs in the chocolate grain crunch than there is in this. It's got fiber. It's got vitamins. 200 calories. I mean, the caloric intake is important, especially if you're in a situation where you're trying to survive, right? And you've got to be out chopping wood and stuff. But I would recommend it if you do go with the shakes or anything like this. I would get those, you know, those little shaky bottles. You know, they got the lids on. You can screw on top because I think that it would help to break this down a little bit more. But gosh dang, man, it is not bad. That is not bad at all. Okay, so we had 4 to 5 minutes, 8 to 10, and I think it said 2 to 3. So I'm going to try the, I think Stopbox USA. If you guys want to check out Stopbox USA, definitely check them out. I love them. Love, love, love. Okay, so this is the oatmeal. And you can see, I mean, that's not necessarily the amount that I would personally eat. I would eat probably twice that. But in a survival situation, and I mean, right, you can tell, I like to eat. So I'm a great person to tell you if this is good food or not. So let's just try this. Wow. Actual chunks of oatmeal, or I mean apple. Man, listen. I've tried some of the big box store type survival food. And it was, This stuff, and listen, and not just because I'm an affiliate. And there'll be an affiliate link down in the description if you're interested. This is actually really legit, guys. Is it the best tasting apple and cinnamon oatmeal I've ever had? No. Is it probably healthier than some of the other stuff? Yes. I really do feel that it is. I'll try if I can in the description down below to link all the nutrients. I think I could pull it from their website, copy it, and then paste it in the description down below so you guys can see, but that is legit. I mean, really. I just got home from dinner, too. All right. Okay. That's really good. I would have no problem eating that for breakfast every day, even if I just bought it like that, okay? All right, so, all right, let's move on. We've got our Southwest bean medley. And look, I mean, it did a really good job. Look at this. The perfect amount of water. It's got a very nice aroma to it. You know, it's not too dry. It's not too wet. You know, there's not excess moisture in there. So 2 or 3/4 of a cup of water was perfect. Wow. That is really, really good. Now, I will say that in a survival situation, you're still going to have, especially if you prepare for it, right? You're still going to have some other spices that you could add to this. Full disclosure, I'm a heat head. What does that mean? I like everything so hot that the majority of people would just say, I can't eat that. But that, I mean, honestly, maybe a couple of dashes of Frank's Red Hot in there. Just a couple dashes, not a bunch. Or maybe like 1 or 2 or 3 dashes of Tabasco would be all the seasoning that I would add to that. But the longer that I sit here, the more I can taste that paprika that they talked about and the jalapeno. I mean, it's very subtle notes. It's not overpowering, but if you're into that kind of stuff, that's legit. That's really, really, really legit. All right. I'm hoping that there's been enough time for the mac and cheese. And it does appear that it is. Okay. I mean, look, if anything, I'm probably going to lose a little bit of weight if I'm eating like this, which is not a bad thing. And the chocolate shake is still good. Okay. So far, I mean, honestly, I'm listen, you guys know, man. You guys watch me because I'm honest. I don't try to sugarcoat things. You know, and I told them when they sent it, I said, I'm going to be brutally honest. And they were like, no problem. So, all right. Mac and cheese. Okay. Probably could have been the water cooled off a little bit. Probably could have used just a little hotter of water. Because I have a little bit of crunch on some parts, not all. But not super cheesy. Probably my least favorite of all of them. Not horrible though. I mean, I'd rather eat that than nothing. For sure. I mean, it's definitely edible and palatable. But I would say, honestly, out of all of them, probably my least favorite. This stuff, the chocolate grain crunch. Man, these things are epic. Really, really good. Really, really good. So, there you have it. Basically, that kit was about a 5-day supply for one person. Now, I mean, depending upon your average or normal caloric intake, you know, I know some people that just don't eat that much. You could probably easily stretch that to 10 days, if that's what you had. I could totally see, you know, eating this for the morning, you know, having a little bit, like half a bag of the chocolate grain crunch, and then, you know, maybe having one of these for dinner, you know, whether it's the Mac or the medley. So you could easily stretch the grain crunch for 10 days, no problem. And then if you rotate it around, maybe if they had like one other thing, you know, instead, because I would probably say that instead of getting the chocolate shake, I would probably opt for another meal, right? I mean, once again, though, this is calories, guys. This is protein, fiber. It's the things that it's got vitamins in it. It is going to sustain your body, you know, outside of just water. But like I said, if I would have personalized my own kit, I would definitely keep the chocolate grain crunch. I would definitely keep these two. I would probably try another. But then again, I shouldn't say that. We're talking about me, not you. If you're a big mac and cheese connoisseur, I'm not really. It's probably perfect. But instead of the chocolate shake, I would probably opt for another entree or lunch option, so that I could change it around a little bit. But outside of that, Nutrient Systems, there'll be a link in the description down below. Check them out. There, you know, if you click that link, it does save you a little bit, I think, and it certainly helps the channel, though it is an affiliate link, so it'll be like one of those teeny weeny Bitleys or whatever they are, because I shrink them down so you don't have to read 10 pages of, yeah. So, but yeah, I would definitely suggest, you know, I mean, this is something, and here's the other nice thing about this. This bag is a, oh geez, oh Pete, I'm dropping it everywhere. This bag is a watertight bag. So it actually rolls up, right, and then snaps to itself, and then so it's waterproof. So you could keep this in your boat. You could put this in your car. You could, you know, carry it in your backpack, whatever you want to do, and know that your food's going to stay in good shape. What I'm going to do is I brought out some Ziploc bags to put the remainder of the food in these Ziplocs, and then I could seal them, put them back into here, and then know that, you know, here I am, I've got 4 days of food. So check them out. Nutrient Survival. Definitely good food. It's some of the best that I've ever had, and I've tried quite a few, like MREs and stuff like that, and just other companies, and I was never really that keen, but I had seen some other people talk about these guys, and everybody seems to be on the same page that they're really pretty good. So with that being said, I'm Moose. This is Nutrient Survival. Check them out. Click that link down below. Don't be left without some kind of backup. Thank me later. Hopefully we never need to see it, but investing in some good prepping materials is the best way to be prepared. I mean, honestly, come on, guys. Think about this. You know, when everybody was out of toilet paper, it wasn't fun, was it? You don't want to be out of food, for sure. Till next time, be good to each other. God bless.